Are you experiencing rat or mice urine odor? Don't know where it's coming from? Can't figure out what product to use? Well, in this video, we're gonna give you 2 amazing tips that you can do to get rid of this odor.
And if those don't work, stay to the end and I'm gonna give you my secret that I absolutely love.
My name is Jim Scholke with the Twin Home Experts, and I'm super excited to have my twin brother Dave and Robert from All Star Trapping. Hey, and if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. More importantly, make sure you leave your comments. We love feedback. So Robert, let's first talk about how the urine migrates throughout a property.
Well, that's a great question, Jim. We get that question a lot. And the way that happens is when rats get into your attic or underneath your house, they urinate and defecate up to 50 times a day. So as they're traveling around, nesting in that insulation, making their home, coming in and out of your property, they're leaving behind that urine smell that just starts coming through the walls.
And you taught me something really cool the other day, Robert. You said that urine, that odor, that's a way for them to come, it attracts them to come back, and it also attracts other animals as well, correct?
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, the rats use their sense of smell to find shelter, to find a mate, and that smell is gonna lead other rats to the property as well as other predators that are looking for a meal, such as opossums and raccoons. Those animals will come in looking for those rats to eat, and now you have other urine and feces from other animals.
Got it. Okay, well that leads me to tip number 1, and that is, you guys, especially in attic as well as wall cavities, there's a lot of insulation. They love nesting inside those areas. So the number 1 tip that I could recommend is you've got to remove that contaminated materials, drywall and attic insulation. And oftentimes, if you do have to open up those walls, really important to build a critical barrier around those areas, because the last thing you want to do is introduce other contaminants inside your indoor air, such as mold and other dust and particles. And tip number 2, so once you've disposed and rid of all of that contaminated materials, go to your local pet store. Make sure that you get a specific product, such as a really good enzyme that will attack that urine. You want to apply that over any wood structure, drywall material. It's going to soak in and actually kill that bacteria that's releasing all of that smell. And speaking of odor, guys, if you could see in front of us here, we have some pipes that the rats actually chewed into. And we actually have gotten a couple calls lately where we're there on site for the urine odor, but they're also describing a foul sewer odor. While we go in with our UV smoke, we detect it, and this is what we found. So if you're smelling a urine and a sewer odor, this is probably the issue that you have. Am I right, Robert?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, this is more common than you think. When rats are coming in, you know, they can chew through metal, wood, plastic. When they want in, they're gonna get in.
Yeah, one of the secrets too, you guys, is detecting odor in sewer pipes. Is you can actually go up to your roof and sniff, utilizing your nose. Check each vent. You'd be surprised on what you find if they have infested inside the drain. Well, Robert, I want to hear your secret.
Okay, well, the secret that I love that we use all the time is this bad boy right here. This machine is a dry fogger that we use to apply enzymes, right? And through that hose, once we fill it with liquid and we turn it on, that releases a fine, fine mist that just spreads throughout the attic or crawl space, wherever we're applying it, and it saturates into the wood, and the enzymes go to work essentially digesting that organic matter, and over time, boom, smell is gone.
You know, one of the biggest questions we get, you know, through all of this is, how much does something like this cost?
Wow, that's a great question, and I'm sure everybody wants to know. You know, it really depends on the size that the area that we're applying it to. The size of the home, the square footage. I've seen it as high as $5,000 and as low as $500.
Yeah. And again, to Robert's point, it really depends on how much walls we've got to open up, the accessibility to your crawl space, attic area. Those are all determining factors on cost.
Well, guys, hopefully this video was helpful. As always, thanks for watching.